Have a great day, parents, as well as the students. How are you today? I hope that you're great. Now today, I would like to welcome all of you to our virtual class for this semester. I hope that all of you are ready. Are you ready? Now let's get started. Okay, welcome to our virtual class. Hey, Pratham 2 students. Okay, the title of our topic for today is all about science process skills. And science process skills is not actually is not in your book. Just get this one. I just get this one from the internet. So we will be talking about this. I want you to listen carefully about the things that I'm going to tell you with this topic. All right, so let's get started. Science process skill. But before we proceed, I want you to pay attention on this virtual classroom rules. I want you to follow the things that I'm written here. Number one, be a good listener to me, of course, as your teacher. You have to listen to me every time. Number two, follow directions. Whatever directions that I told you or that I am going to tell you, you have to listen to it. You have to follow it. Right, finish the video till the end. So you have to do those things. All right, science process skills. Science is more than a collection of facts. Right, as we know, learning the process skills is preparation for becoming a scientist. Process skills are the tools scientists use to know about the world. Okay? Now, we will be talking one at a time. Alright, so here, number one tools or process skills that we are going to talk about today, that I'm going to tell you, is that this one. Okay? This one. Observing. So, what is the word observing? This is the most basic skill in science. Okay? Okay, you have to think that one twice. Observations, or shall we say observing or observations, are made by using the five senses. How many senses? Five. Because we, as human being, we have five senses. Okay? We will know later what are those senses or what are those five senses. I know some of you remember the topic that we have in the past. See? When you were in grade 1 or Pratham 1, we talked about this one already. I taught you already this one. Five senses. Good observations are essential in the learning the other science process skills. Okay? Good observations are essential. In other words, it's very important. Observations refer to the statements that give information learned to the use of five senses. Okay, observation, actually the fundamental science process skills use the five senses of our body. Number one, we have seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting. So those are the things or the five senses being used in observing things around us. In what way? Here we go. You can taste the food. It's either bitter, sweet, sour, or salty because of our tongue. See, we used the tongue to observe the taste of a thing or a food. Now, the second one there is touch. You can feel by using what? Using your hands, the sense of touch. Okay? And number three, you can see the beauty of the world because of your eyes. See? Our sense of sight. You can see me. You can watch me in the video because you are using the sense of sight, which is our eyes. And number 4, there we have our ears. Our ears, we use it for hearing. Hearing things. You are listening to me, you are listening to music, you are listening to your mom and dad because of our sense of hearing, which is our ears. And last but not least, we have the sense of smell. The sense of smell is the thing that we use to smell things. It's either smells good or smells bad. Smells bad. So those are the senses, or the 5 senses that we used in observing things. Okay? Observing things. One of the groups for the science process skills, or one of the tools, I mean. One of the tools is what? Observing. So in observing, we are using the 5 senses, like this one. Sorry. The sense of sight, our eyes. Let's see. We use our eyes to see things around us. The girl is what? Observing using a magnifying glass, using his, of course, in his eyes, because he is using the magnifying glass to observe the plant there. So here, the boy is reading a book. Of course, if you read a book, if you read books, you are going to use your eyes, the sense of sight. Okay, that's the process of observation or observing. Next is hearing, the sense of hearing. Look at the picture. You can say the 2 pictures there. Number 1 is this one, and the other one is what? Using the was that headset or earphones? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not really familiar with that. And here we go. Look at this one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we use our ears to hear. See, this is what I have told you a while ago. Now we use our ears to hear some sounds around us. Right? So the girl is listening to a music. Okay, the girl is listening to a music. Next, the sense of touch. See, the sense of touch, of course, our hands. Okay, the boy is touching to, or holding to, his mother. And the other picture shows that someone is touching a snail. Okay, the snail is very sensitive when it comes to touching. Okay, this is the kind of observing or observation that we apply in the tools in the tools of science process skills. So we have to remember those things. Right. The next one is the sense of taste. Okay, without this sense of taste, or without this observing, or tools that we used every day, without this, we cannot say that the food is tasteful, or the taste is the best, taste is good. We cannot say that the food is good without the sense of taste. So in the tools of science process skills, observing is the best way for us to use in our daily living. So the sense of taste, you can eat good food because of this. Okay, those are the things that I mentioned. But here, look at the picture. Tasting a lemon, the lemon is sour. Why is it the boy's reaction is that one? Why is it the face of that boy is like this? Because of the sense of tastes. What is that? The part of observing. Okay, you can observe that the lemon is sour because of the sense of tastes. Okay, look at the face. Another one, tasting an ice cream. The ice cream is sweet. Look at the face. See, the face is look different from the other picture that I mentioned, that I showed you, that I shown to you, a while ago. See, the face of this girl, picturing as that she is tasting a sweet food because it's an ice cream. Alright? So, observing is one of the tools in science process skills that is very, very important in our daily life. That we say that we use it in our daily living. So, observing, remember? Observing. We use the 5 senses. Okay? We use the 5 senses in one of the tools of the science process skills. Observing. Okay, you can observe using your eyes. You can observe using your ears by listening the sound. You can observe by using your nose by smelling. You can observe by using your tongue, the tongue, by what? Tasting the food. And last but not least, you can observe by using your hands to touch the things around you. So you have to remember that observing things around us always involve the five senses. Okay, kids? Now let's proceed to our or your activity. What are you going to do? Draw and color our or your five senses and place it in the folder after you answer it. Okay? Use an A4 paper and then draw there. Like for example, eyes, sense of blank. I should say eyes, sense of sight. Then you have to color it nicely because this is what? Part of our body or the part of, Thank you so much for being with me today and see you next time.